Hey there, health advocates. Justin here. I was just reviewing my New Year's resolutions, but I haven't really made any progress on any of them. I didn't get in better shape. I didn't eat any healthier. I wasn't even any nicer to my little sister. I wonder what went wrong. Luckily, Caroline is here today to help me out. She's been crushing her New Year's resolutions ever since I've known her, so I can't wait to hear about her strategies.
Thanks, Justin. Did you know that 38% of people make New Year's resolutions? About half of those goals are related to health, wellness, or relationships, but only 9% of people who set New Year's resolutions actually accomplish them. So, Justin, you're not alone. The key is how we set goals and hold ourselves accountable to them. In today's lesson, we'll be exploring this topic as we explain the role of goals in maintaining health and wellness, identify the characteristics of effective goals, and begin making our own health-related goals. Let's get into it. A goal is like a target you're trying to hit or a finish line you want to cross. You've probably set goals before. However, regardless of your past experience, I want you to think of 2 new health-related goals for yourself. These can be goals related to nutrition, fitness, mental health, relationships. Really anything related to your life because they're your goals. Pause the video and write 2 goals in your guided notes. Justin, this goes for you as well. How confident are you that you'll be able to achieve the goals you've written down? Rate your confidence on a scale of 1 to 5 in your guided notes, with 1 being not confident at all and 5 being, I've got this, no problem. Eventually, we'll be revisiting these goals, but for now, let's focus on why we're talking about goals in the first place. For starters, goals provide direction and focus to our lives. As much as we might wish that we had enough time for everything we want to do, there is only so much we can achieve each day. Setting goals helps us decide what's truly important to us so we can shift our efforts there. Goals also boost motivation and accountability. I think we all know that great feeling of working towards something and feeling proud of our efforts. Setting goals encourages us to shine a spotlight on all of our small victories and celebrate them, whether it's making that first meal on our own or running a mile for the first time without stopping. And by doing this, we unlock arguably the most important benefit of setting goals: fostering personal development and self-confidence. Setting a goal is like making a promise to yourself. When we keep these promises, we build trust and confidence, which helps us aim for even greater achievements. Throughout this course, we'll be framing all of our goals as SMART goals. Each letter of SMART represents an important characteristic of a helpful goal. Let's take a look. The S stands for specific. This means our goals should outline exactly what we'll be doing. Justin, is it all right if we use one of your goals as an example?
Sounds great.
Awesome. Let's see. I will get in better shape. Okay, this is a good starting point, but get in better shape how? Running? Lifting weights? Kayaking? Justin, how could you rewrite this goal to make it more specific?
Let's see. A more specific goal could be, I will get in better shape by running.
That is definitely more specific. Now you know what you'll be doing to get in better shape. But we still have some work to do. The M stands for measurable. Goals need a number or amount attached to them to track progress and determine when they have been achieved. For example, Justin, how long or how far do you want to be able to run for?
I'm thinking I want to be able to run a 5K, which is about 3 miles. So my new goal could be I will run a 5K without stopping or walking.
Exactly. Now it's easy to tell whether or not you've accomplished it. Next, the A stands for achievable. We want to choose goals that stretch our abilities and push us to improve, but still remain attainable. If our goal is impossible to achieve, it will only lead to frustration and make us less motivated. So, Justin, is running a 5K something that sounds challenging but achievable to you?
It does sound pretty tough, but I'm feeling confident. Right now, I can almost run 2 miles without stopping, so with some training, I think this is definitely doable.
All right, that's what we're going for. The R stands for relevant. This means goals should be meaningful to you and aligned with your other goals and interests. So, Justin, is this goal relevant to you? Does it make you feel motivated?
Yeah, lifting weights or playing sports aren't really my thing, but I really do want to exercise more, and I think this is a great way to do it.
Awesome. The nice thing about a lot of goals, like getting in better shape, is that there are multiple pathways to success, which allows us to pick a specific method that matches our interests. Personally, I'd much rather play full court basketball than run a 5K, so my fitness goals might look a little different as a result. Finally, the T stands for time bound. People usually take all or most of the time they've given to complete a task, no matter what it is. So if we give ourselves forever to do something, well, it might just take us forever or never. Every goal needs a time frame, which creates a sense of urgency and motivates us to start working towards our goal. So Justin, when are you going to be able to run this 5K by? Make sure to include this time frame in the language of your goal and mark the time on your calendar.
You know, this might be a reason why I've been struggling so much with my New Year's resolutions. I haven't been setting any time limits. For this goal, I think 3 months is a good time frame. So I'll improve the language by saying, I will run a 5K without walking within 3 months.
Perfect. Now your goal is time bound. We should also keep in mind that timelines can vary a lot, so you might need more or less time for your own goals.
Speaking of timelines, I could even sign up for a 5K race right now to motivate myself even more.
There you go. Scheduled events can be a great way to hold ourselves accountable to time-bound goals.
Of course, I'll also want to consider how exactly I want to train for this 5K.
Luckily, SMART goals can help us with that as well. Oftentimes, it's helpful to set smaller SMART goals to help you with larger goals. These can be your checkpoints as you navigate towards your desired outcomes.
Wow, Caroline, thank you. That was incredibly helpful. I'm feeling so much better about my goals already.
No problem, Justin. All right, health advocates, now that we've established the characteristics of SMART goals, let's take a look at our 2 goals from earlier. Do they meet all the requirements of SMART goals? If not, modify the goal so that it is a SMART goal. Then think about how confident you are now that the goal will be achieved. Pause the video and evaluate your goals now. How much did your goals change? Did your confidence increase? If you're still feeling iffy about this whole goal setting thing, that's okay. We'll all be getting a lot more practice setting goals as we progress through this course. In our next lesson, we'll be focusing on how to use goals to effectively build healthy habits. Until then, I'm Caroline, and remember, prioritizing your health is a choice you make every day, and it's worth it. So keep building that healthy lifestyle, take care, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, hey.